it's like a spooky ghost story. So I want to talk about awareness, right? Because sometimes we can be aware of things and we want our clients to get to that same level of awareness. And it's so much more powerful if we can support them to get there on their own instead of us telling them. Case in point, I had a session with my coach a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking through various things, and at one point I just burst out laughing. She said, "Why are you laughing?" I said, "Because I've realised that I'm still addicted to the struggle, aren't I?" I said, "I still just like to sometimes make things harder for myself than I need to because it's just uncomfortable for me to have everything be okay." And she was like, "Yeah." Now, if she had said to me before I had that realisation, "You're still addicted to the struggle," I would have disagreed with her and I would have resisted that because it was not in my awareness and I was not willing to see it. And this is why understanding how to work with people at a level of embodied awareness to support them to come to their own realizations is so much more powerful than being on some fucking ego trip where it's like, "I'm so clever, I can see this, let me point it out to you." And then another example, I've had a call with someone recently to talk about potentially working together. And it's so interesting when you have these calls and you see what is in people's awareness and what isn't in people's awareness. And when you have the tools, you can sort of ask questions that test the ground and see what comes back. And just this realization of you can only meet a person where they are, right? And some people are going to be ready to work with you at the depth that you want to work at, and some people are not. And the more that you can share your level of awareness and different things in your content, the more people will be able to resonate and understand it and all of the rest of it. But we have got to stop trying to convince people who are at completely different levels to us, at completely different stages, completely different levels of awareness, about what it is that we're sharing and what it is that we are doing, because you're just meeting at completely different places. It's like a foreign language. So you just have to remember that you are just trying to speak French to people that can understand French.